Welcome to the No Limits podcast with your host, Willy.
This is No Limits with Willy episode number 25. Disclaimer, because this episode is not for weak, sensitive people. You thought Pitmaster John Hackleman spoke it how it is. Master Wong took it to a new level. He doesn't have time for your feelings. He spits it out like how it is. I think it was an awesome interview. I learned a lot. I'm super inspired by this guy. He's an incredible human being, and we need more people like him nowadays in the sensitive culture that we live in. But if you are easily offended, this is not a good episode for you. But if you want to expand your mind and not be stuck in a box, listen to this man and it will change your life, because I am super pumped up. I cannot wait to go punch my kids now. So enjoy the episode. Have fun. Support Master Wong. Go buy his books. Follow him on social media. This man is awesome. I look forward to talking to him again. Thank you. All right, guys, it's No Limits episode number 25 with the great Master Wong. Welcome to the podcast, Master Wong.
How are you doing? Thank you for inviting me to your podcast, and let's have a chat about what's going on in the world right now, don't you think?
Oh, yeah. There's a lot going on, that's for sure. How are you doing?
I'm good. In UK at the moment, we have like the 1 month lockdown till December. We're in a lockdown at the moment into December. So,
Okay.
yeah. So we can't go anywhere, can't do anything. Sit home, chill out, learning, and play around with kids.
So is this the first phase of lockdown for you guys, or is it
Second phase?
Second?
Phase 2.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, I think.
And then they're gonna vaccinate. They're gonna doing some vaccination as well now.
Yeah.
Mandatory.
Oh, wow. That's intimidating.
That is not good. Not good. No.
I don't like anything mandatory. No.
I don't like vaccine in the first place. They're fucking full of shit. You know, they're there to bloody kill you. You know.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that. Yeah, I agree. I didn't want to offend you, but I feel the same way.
Yeah, it's a vaccination and lockdown. It really mess us up, and also the mask. We have to wear the mask all the time.
Yeah.
I personally don't wear, when they go out, we don't wear the mask. I don't wear the mask, but everybody got to wear the mask.
Man. You're the man.
Yeah, it's the nightmare. You're wearing the mask is really what happening is really mess up your immune system. They make your immune system very weak. And because at the moment, the problem with everybody don't realize, we're not doing a lot of deep breathing. Okay, we breathe very shallow. So
Right.
because we're in a panic mode, we breathe from the chest. Okay, not deep breathing. So because of that, our body don't have enough oxygen already.
Mm-hmm.
Now, imagine we limited the oxygen coming in as well. Okay, so what that would do to our body? They'll create a lot of problem, a lot of chaos in our body. And really and truly, the mask don't do much anyway. And it's just ridiculous. And it's just really ridiculous what's going on at the moment, you know?
Absolutely. I have two podcasts. The other one I'm on is this one right here, Truth or Theory.
Right.
We talk about that kind of stuff a lot, and we get a lot of experts on, and yeah, it's super frustrating, this mass bullshit. It's just it's a political move for sure. It's not a
Right.
safety move in any aspect.
Which part of America you in? Do you in America?
Yeah, I'm in Colorado by Denver.
Right. It's gonna be shit hitting the fan very soon, huh?
Oh yeah. Yeah, this morning we got a warning that our kids are not allowed back in school until January. So we're on a bit of a lockdown now too. So
okay.
phase 2
So
is coming.
In your area, do you have the police? Not police. What do you call them? Special. What do you call them? You know, they got an army. Do they have in your area?
No, you mean like
what do you call that? What do you call that? Special guard. What do you call them?
National Guard.
National Guard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have they got them in your area?
No, not yet. This area is kind of mild right now. California
Right.
is like that, in Portland, Oregon. But Colorado is kind of been neutral. They've been forcing the
Right.
mask, but a lot of people wear them. A lot of people don't, including myself. I wear them when there's a lot of crowds just to get people to shut up. But I
Right.
prefer not to wear them at all. I think it's complete
Right.
horse shit.
Right.
But when I'm
Yeah.
out with my family, we we kind of blend in, so I don't want to cause a scene with my kids around.
Right.
I have little kids. But yeah, it sounds like they're going to be pushing the mass agenda pretty hard now, going into phase
Yeah,
2.
it's going to be mandatory, and also they're going to vaccinate in America. Start to vaccinate. If Biden got in, but I don't think he's going to go in. He's going to get his fucking ass in jail.
I love you, man. You're awesome.
No, that is exactly that. He will be end up in the jail. He will be in the whole family, whole Clinton, every motherfucker, all of them. Do you know this particular bit here is the Donald Trump using the art of war, Sun Tzu, the art of war, the tactic to take down the whole fucking world of all this motherfucker. It's really drive you nut, you know, because it's not this voting fraud or whatever you have at the moment in America. This is very tip of iceberg. This is just open up to let American people know that you've been fucked. You've been fucked up your ass for when Lincoln they've been assassinated. You've been fucked up the ass by that time till now, you know. So at the moment people start to aware, but because of in America people be brainwashed so much, and most of America people, they're not really have that much of a thing. So this is where the big problem is. So, and affects everybody in the world, not just in America. What happened in America is what affects everyone in the world. Okay, it affects UK. It's I in UK, but affects UK, affecting everyone in the world. So that's why the America is the one that cannot be. It's not gonna. They're not gonna happen. You know, Donald Trump will be back to power in December. We're gonna have a fucking good Christmas, and he always remind you not the best is yet to come. So don't think or don't worry about it, you know. But it's just stressful because you don't really know what's going on. It's a bit stressful, and a bit it's like in a fight, and you don't know who your opponent is, and it's a bit very weird because you don't know what they come at you, so you're not prepared. But because of uncertainty, so you feel very very fear, you know, fear of uncertainty, and this is what we come across. And because of martial art, like when I do a lot of, because I do martial art training in the mind, body, and spirit, that's what they're teaching you to understand what's going on now. What's going on now? If you do martial art, you need to understand it, because martial art gives you discipline and understand about what's going on in front of your face now. So this is why when you see, if you think about like you do martial art and you go into the war or go into the fight in the war, this is what we're in now. We're in the war of don't see your enemy. Okay, the war, we don't see your enemy. So because you're training, and a lot of time in America and all around the world, not in America, people, we have been dumbed down. What do you mean by dumbed down? Meaning we drink the shit water, eat the motherfucking shit food, brainwash through the TV, all the shit. So our body is not clean. Because it's not clean, we don't have time to call it stillness. Stillness is about meditation. Okay, we don't have a time for any time for stillness. So because of that, our body can't understand what's going on. So every time we go turn on a fucking TV, CNN or ABC or Fox and all this motherfucker, they start to make a lot of fear into you. So because of uncertainty, you start to worry. So to be like a warrior, you need to be clean. You need to have a sound mind, and you need to be stillness, because that's what martial art teach you to be stillness, military. Okay, what military do is still you, because you need to understand your enemy. Okay, because if you don't still so much chaos going around, you're not still enough to see what's going on. So you made a fucking stupid judgment. And because of this nowadays, people in a lockdown, the judgment you feel is you start to dump shit in your mouth. You eat the food that is it quickly, because when you have fear or when you have problem, anxiety, you just grab the convenient food like McDonald's, like fast food, like food that is fucking dead. It's not even food. Yeah. So you put more in your mouth. Now, because of this, a lot of this in your body that create a lot of problem. So you can't think properly. Okay. So you get very irrational, you know, like everything you're like, oh, what the fuck going on? You get very irrational. That's when you made a wrong judgment. And that's when you get fucked. Look back in the ancient time when you're doing martial art for warrior. They're very clean. They're very clean. Okay. So when you're in a battle, they're very sound. So you can see, identify, look at things. They're very still to understand what your enemy come at you. So you're using whatever you need to use in that moment. when you look at the enemy, give you an example. You watching the 300.
Mm-hmm.
The 300, yeah?
Yeah,
like the King Anidas, when he take 300 people and fuck the whole Persian army up. They are very disciplined. This is warrior mindset, very disciplined, okay? They die with glory, you know, they're fucking die. They know that they're difficult for them to overcome this. If they're gonna die, they die with understanding why they're dying, okay? But the problem nowadays, we die, we don't know why we fucking dead. Do you understand? So this is why all this training, anybody training the martial art, need to have the understanding mind, okay? Need to have your eye to see things so you can see what's going on in news. What people are saying, is it make sense? Ear to hear. What is it need to be hearing? Is it good information, bad information? You need to decide. You as a person, as a human being, as a warrior, you need to be stillness enough for your body and mind to be able to combine together to understanding, is it right thing? Is it wrong thing? Okay? Otherwise, what happening is you don't know what right and wrong. And you just listen to what people are saying, and then you get wrong decision because you haven't got knowing yourself. You don't fucking know yourself to understanding yourself to able to identify what is real and what is not. Because in combat, you need to understand, identify who your enemy is. How the fuck do you know who your enemy? You don't even know them. Yeah, so this is what martial art teach you. And most of the people training on the martial art, all they're fucking thinking or doing, oh, I punch somebody, attack somebody. You motherfucker, stupid fucking idiot. You've been fucked so hard now, in the real life now, in the real life, that you have to get yourself dealt with by know yourself, by don't eating shit food, don't watching too much motherfucking TV, okay? And don't get your fucking mind being corrupted so you don't have stillness enough to understand what is really going on. What the fuck you been training? You're training to be stupid and get yourself fucked, not trying to be like a warrior. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah,
and this
definitely.
is exactly what's going on at the moment. You know, when we're teaching people to learn about martial art, we teach them the discipline about understanding about themselves, to discipline, to have that discipline to be able to do whatever you need to do in life. You don't have no motherfucking discipline. All you fucking know, oh, I let go out there, I'm gonna punch somebody in the face. Why the fuck do you want to do that for, you stupid fucker? Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Right, yeah.
So it's a really big problem at the moment, and it's called a bread and circus. What is a bread and circus? It's what you fucking put you on TV for you to watching your fucking motherfucking basketball or your stupid fighting. You get yourself tuned in so much into that, or follow some fucking idiot kicking the ball around, or maybe listen to motherfucking some rapper, rap for some sex and violent. What the fuck you feed yourself? In life, you feed things to in your mouth to eat for your body to grow and make it better. Feed some information in your mind to be able to see things, to be able to have a good mind, sound mind. What the fuck you feed themselves? Violence and destruction, conquer and divide, and that's exactly what's happening now. We in is called a last stand, end game. We in the fucking end game now. You know, most of motherfuckers still walking around and thinking like, what the hell going on? Even though we go past this, and we are going past this problem here right now in America and all around the world, because you got to reset, the great reset, okay? And the great reset is put all you motherfucker in the bin. That's what they're doing. That's a plan, okay? So people don't understand that. Even though we go past this, they never get their mind, sound mind back again. Why? Because you don't fucking discipline. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Absolutely.
Because you don't discipline, they're thinking like, oh, that's okay, and continue the way they are. Learn to become the better version of yourself. How the fuck you do that? Because you need to learn about you to be the good human being, motherfucker. And then you can understand helping yourself before you can help other people. You don't fucking understand it, helping yourself. How the fuck you gonna be out there helping anyone and try to anybody do something? All they fucking do is jump on there and say stupid shit instead of like knowing yourself. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And this is the big problem at the moment, not just in America, but all around the world. Mate.
Man, that's
fucking I don't know if I ram on this, but it's like I just have another podcast just now, and it's just nightmare. And I asked one of the dudes, said, what happening? Who you vote for? And he said he vote for Joe Biden. I said, you motherfucker, why the fuck you vote for somebody that gonna put you in the shithole and the fucking bloody pedophile and all this fucking Democrat, the Democrat is called a demon crap. You vote for the demon crap coming in and he's black. So I said, they put you in a motherfucking jail. They do all the stupid thing, bad thing about you. They treat you black people in America like shit. You put in slave and you vote for them. Are you fucking stupid?
How'd that go?
He don't understand. He don't know history.
Yeah, they don't pay attention.
He don't understand. I said, why the fuck do you need to? This is, and he do martial art. And I said, what sort of fucking martial art you do if you don't have a sound mind like this? Huh?
Yeah.
Have you? This is not about who in charge. It's just about learn to do some research. Go on motherfucking Google, motherfucker, and put it on there, and you will see what is it. Do martial art. Basically, teach us have discipline to have sound mind, because we are responsible to teaching a newcomer come to see us. Okay?
Sure.
People come to see us for training and see us for guidance. What the fuck do you tell them, you motherfucker? What you gonna guide them if you can't guide yourself to understand the basic thing?
Well
what
said.
the fucking wrong with you, you fucking idiot? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? He said, he said like, oh my fucking God, what's wrong with you? Why don't you just understand? People come along to train with you. What the fuck can you guide them along if you don't understand the basic?
Right.
That's what the Google there. What the fucking Google there for? Huh? Is it for you to know? Just put the fucking name Google them if you don't know. Same thing as training the martial art. If you don't know the movement, fucking Google them.
Yeah, the bad thing about it is the people that vote for Biden and think that way, they don't research anything that opposes any of their thoughts. They just keep feeding what they think, and they're not looking to see the big picture about anything. It's so frustrating.
This is the big problem. This is the big problem. This is why we do what we do, because we need to understand in the basic rule. Not about Donald Trump, not about this. No, it's just the right thing for the ways that the policy or the ways of thinking or what they do. You know?
Yeah.
They're fucking drinking here to 20 home, sex slave, fucking human trafficking.
Got the little one right there.
My baby. Take him out of here.
I'm trying to clean up the mess at the same time.
It doesn't bother me, man. That's fine. I have the same stuff.
I tell you, this is like this. Sometimes I just think to myself, said sometime in doing especially training or anything to do with yourself, it's because most of these people, they don't spend time enough for themselves. So everything they've been brainwashed and they're eating fucking shit food. And because you eat shit food, it's just affecting you. Anything coming in is not fitting to you, mind, then it start to have a different belief. Reality term, I don't care what your believing is. It doesn't matter what your believing is. The idea is you just need a little bit of understanding and use your ear to hear, to see what's going on, eye to see. Yeah. Don't let things that brainwash them or you, because if you do that, same thing in training in a martial art. You know, training it, learning the movement. Okay, that's one thing, but you have to practice. Because at the end of the day, that move can be very good for me, but it doesn't mean it's good for you. So you have to practice to make sure use the way you need to use it, to make sure you can use that, because you're the one wield this fucking weapon you have in your hand.
Right.
Okay? The weapon in my hand, I can use it differently. The weapon in your hand, you're using differently because you have a different way of using it. Yeah? God give us the mind, sound mind, the eye, the ear, the nose, the mouth, the whole body perfect. You will the body to do whatever you want. And what the fuck do you do with it? You poison the motherfucking body, you fuck up your mind, and you let somebody else taking over your motherfucking mind, and you become a dumb bastard. And then you're in the shit, and then wonder why, oh, what happened to me? I don't really know what happened to you because you're fucking idiot. Wait the motherfucking up. You know what I mean? It's
Absolutely.
the same thing online. When you put in a technique on, oh, this move don't work. Because you put in a movement onto the video that you're showing one dimension. What that is showing the technique. What about this? Did somebody come out and tell me what about this? No, because the whole idea of a technique, the movement is what about this? What about this? What about this? You won't understand what is it. What about this? It all depends on the person attacking you. How the fuck do they attacking you? Attacking come back in three things: time, place, and the method of attack. Three things: time, place, and method of attack. If you motherfucker very good at martial art And the timing you're going wrong, the timing you're going to out wrong place. You go in a place that got high crime. Okay? And the method of attack, you haven't got anything on you preparing, and you go where normal, and they try to attack you. They got different method to attack you by weapon. What chance do you have? Fucking zero, motherfucker. It's all about learning preparation, understanding about you. Learning anything. Know yourself. Know your enemy. Know your ability and know your surrounding. Motherfucker, the first thing you need to know yourself. Who the fuck are you? If you go out in the street and you don't even know anything, somebody say something, you're rapping along with that, you don't even know yourself, that's when a big problem is. Know your enemy. Who is your enemy out there? The people you don't know. Anybody you don't know is potentially your enemy because you don't know them. Know your ability. What can you do? Can you attack? Can you do this to them? If they attack you this way, can you do this? If you got weapon, can you do that? Know your surrounding. Do you understand where you're going? Because in training any kind of martial art, you're in an open space. In the open space, it's you and the person, two-person training. So it's safety. But outside, chaos. It's what we out there now, chaos.
Right.
Do you understand that? So if you don't understand this chaos, how the fuck you can know what you're doing? That's go back to the basic rule of meditation, stillness. When the chaos, you got to concentrate on what you need to concentrate on. To do that, you need to be stillness. Do you understand it? I got to do dealing with him. I got dealing with him. But if it's chaos and then you don't understand, then who the fuck do you dealing with? Because if you move this way, that way coming in, you move everywhere, you go nowhere.
You're so right. Yeah, I agree.
Do you understand that? So all of this in the martial art, it bring them into day-to-day life. It's the way of life, the way of the warrior. Learn to understand this fucking thing, then everything is easy. To learn anything, I always say to people, the purity of your intent, the focus of your will, the level of your awareness, and the quality of your character. If 4 of this basic principle is not applied, I don't give a fuck who are you. You're fucked. You're getting married, you get divorced next day. Because the quality of your character is fucked. If you do martial art, if you're not concentrating on what you're learning, and you do this, do this, do this, do this, you're not going to get nowhere. And you're not focused on anything at all, you're not going to focus on anything. And the level of your awareness, you're not aware of everything around you and what's going on, you're not going to get nowhere in your life. Right. And the quality of your character is the fucking sting, you're going to be dead straight away because you not have the good quality. The quality of your character is very important because that shine, that make you become who you are. And that's when become the better version of you. Because every day, one day you're not very good, you're getting better and better and better and better and better to make you become the better version of you by learning. Learning to understanding yourself so you can able to make a better version of you. But all this motherfucker don't know shit, and that's where they end up. And then they sit there and say, and then they start the argument, and that's how all these problems come to them. And 99% of them kind of people always have family problem, also the fucking problem in their life. Why? Because you're in a chaos life. You're in a chaos motherfucking life. You need to know your motherfucking self. Who the fuck are you? Then that way become a lot more easy for you to identify what you need to do in your life.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, man. I fucking gone off one there.
That podcast got you riled up, huh? I didn't know this side of you, Master Wong. This is awesome. I've always known.
Did you understand what I'm trying to say?
Oh, absolutely. I agree with you. I want you to be my life coach.
I tell you, did you understand what I'm saying? Because life is go back to the basic 4 principle.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you do in your life, it doesn't matter. You do martial art, you do business, you do the good human being. It doesn't matter. You have to fall on 4 of this basic principle. Purity of your intent. What is it you want? What is it you want? Focus of your will. You need to focus whatever you want to focus on. Whatever you want in your life, focus on it.
Right.
And the level of your awareness, you need to aware of what's going on, everything around you. You do martial art, you need to be aware because you are in combat. You do in a business, you need to understand about your awareness because you need to know what's going on. How the fuck you do business? If you understand about relationship in your family, you need to know what is your family thinking. You need to be aware. and the quality of your character. If you do good business, your quality of your character is very good because people have to be linked to you. If you're in a relationship, your quality of your character stinks, then you're not going to be in a relationship. In the martial arts side, if you always want to kill somebody and your quality of your character is bad like that, you get killed because you're going in the wrong way. Yin yang. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, the balance.
So this is the basic principle of life. Yeah, and that's it. And when you know that, if you think about like combat or think about anything, know yourself. Know yourself is a very important thing because you know what you can and cannot do. You know that you got 2 legs, 2 hands, and 2 eyes, and 2 motherfucking ears. So you know that I got that, I have that. Is it good? No. So I can hear that, I can see that, oh, my ears got a problem here. Oh, my nose got a problem here. I need to understand that. I know myself. What is it? What can I do about this? Right. If I'm not, I'm working on myself. I make myself better. And that's come back to the better version of yourself, to make you better. Know your enemy. This is very important. If you go outside, who the fuck you want to talk to anybody? Are you thinking like somebody give you some of the back, you want to take it, and next thing you know, you got cocaine inside? Everyone you're not sure the potential of your enemy because you don't know them. Even your motherfucking wife. They're going to divorce your motherfucking ass and take everything because you didn't know them enough. You think you fucking do, but you don't. Because you didn't know yourself enough to know your enemy. Know your ability. What can you do in this situation? In business, in life, in day-to-day stuff. What is your ability? What can you do? What can you make it different? What can you change? All this is taken considered regardless what is it you're doing. It all based around it. And know your surrounding. If you talk about combat outside, you need to know your surrounding because if something happens, you need to run fast. If you need to go on the dangerous place, you need to have your friend with you. So you need to know that you got some ally with you. If you're not very sure, you need to equip bring some equipment, bring some gear with you so you can use it because you're in the art. Okay? Because you're out there fighting and they're not using hand to hand, they're using weapon. What weapon do you got? Nothing. Because you don't understand your surrounding. And when you understand your surrounding, where to go? If I need to climb up here, if you need to go here, where I need to go, I need to understand what is my surrounding is. In the business, what's the difference? Exactly the same. How do you using your friend? How do you using your people to do business with? Know your surrounding, know your people.
Right.
Know the people can help you. Who can help you and who fuck you up your ass. You're using the same basic principle. Relationship. If you know your surrounding, then treat your fucking other half better. If you treat her wrong, then when you go sleep, you're going to cut your fucking dick off. It's all this whole thing, need to understanding about this. It's all fit into whatever you all want to do in your life. Okay, it don't matter what is it. It's just using anywhere. If you're using it in combat, if you're using it in training, if you're using day-to-day life, if you're using whatever you're using, the principle always the same because people cannot certainly, oh shit, I need to do this. Because you need to practice thing 1,000 times. And practice made perfect by practice perfect. Meaning everything you do in life, day to day, when you wake up, you exercise the same way. Your mind is using it. When you're going out, you automatically identified it. You don't just certainly training in a martial art and then you go out and then you're expecting to using the technique you're using. You fucking can't. Why? Because you only spend 1 hour, 2 hour a week. Your body is not programmed for anything like that. Okay? So you don't understand it, but your mind do. So if you train that into your mind, when you're going out, you understand it, know your enemy. Everybody is distant, understanding what are they, who are they, who's this guy, why he look this way, what sort of clothes he wearing, why he wear this kind of clothes in this kind of environment, why he looked at me like that, why he stand like this. All this is taken consider. Why? Because you train that already in your mind. So certainly when you get there, you automatically respond. Something out of line, you know straight away. Somebody hand up like this, it's got to be the person problem. What is it? Why? Why he stand like this? Why he wear a certain clothes? Why he look at me like this? Yeah? All of this is need to be understood. So when you're out in the street, you know straight away who your enemy is and what you can do straight away and how you can plan ahead of time. All kind of martial art training is always happen, or any kind of conflict, like time, place, and a method attack, it's always happen that you plan ahead of time. So when it happened, you started doing it too fucking late. It's always play in a beforehand. And when you understand when shit happen, you need to apply this three basic rule. Surprise, speed, and violence of action. Because you need to surprise them quickly. Something that they don't even know that you're going to do this. Don't matter what sort of surprise you're going to pull it out, but you're going to surprise your enemy. Speed, you need to make it fast because you create a chaos. You create a problem for your enemy to really understand what's going on. And violent of action. That can be you run so fucking fast that you don't even know that you're running, or you're attacking so fucking fast that you don't even know what's going on. To overwhelm the situation. And that got to be applied into the time, place, and the method attack. Anything happen to you or anything happen in the world, it's always going to the time, place, and the method of attack. This is a basic standard. And anything happen to your life, it's based in the same three basic principle. Okay? Time, place, and method attack. If you got good fuck, it's the wrong time, wrong place, and then using different method to fuck you over. It's all fall in together. And martial art that we're teaching, understanding, is based on this rule. So you learn it onto the mind, body, and spirit. Learn your mind to be in the right place so you know you can receive things. Body to able to wield this weapon around. Spirit, you need to understanding, respect every motherfucker out there. Have a good spirit, good person, good as a human being. You don't have problem because you're understanding this three basic principle.
Yeah. Wow. Pitmaster John Hackleman was on the show a few episodes back too, and he speaks very highly of you. I see.
Oh, Pitmaster, my older brother, man, I love him.
Yeah, I see why you guys.
I meet him in America. I love that guy, man.
Y'all are kindred spirits, man. I see why y'all like each other. So that's awesome. Is everybody in the UK? Well, not everybody, but is the majority of UK people right now similar mindset to you with this?
No.
It's you outnumbered.
The mindset need to be adopted by willing, okay, to learn, willing to be the student every day, willing to learn things every day, to understand it, because we are growing as a human being. We need to able to learn things every day to make ourselves to become the better version of ourselves by working on ourselves. Because we don't spend enough time working on ourselves. And this is where the problem is. They don't have this fucking mindset. And because if they don't have this kind of mindset, that's where the problem happening. If people, after this great awakening, a lot of this need to be teach mind, body, and spirit. We teach to be real human again. How to become respect, how to respect one another, how to learn to become the better version of ourselves, how to learn to look after our body. Otherwise, if you don't look after your body, the doctor will look after it for you. That means they will feed you so many fucking shit. You don't even know that you're fucking in a shithole. So you need to look after your body because the only one you got. And to know that, you need to be stillness. Stillness to learn to understand about yourself. The thing you need to put in your motherfucking mouth. Because what put in here, what create you. So eating, that start from eating. What sort of thing you're eating? And that will helping you to become who you are. And gradually you learn it and start to have some discipline to train on whatever you like and gradually build it up to know where you want to go. Because you, when it's been cleansed and clean, your spirit will tell you what is you want because your pathway is open. When your pathway is open, they're tuning in with the universe. That's where the stillness come along. When you tune in, then you start to know, oh, I don't like to do this. I like to do this more. I like to do this. I like to benefit more of the human being. I like to become more of myself now. You start to learning to tuning this. Because at the moment, 95% of people, 99% of people are in the left side of the brain. We never on the right side of our brain. Right side of our brain is learn about love, about mind, body, and spirit, about learning about yourself to become a better version of ourselves. Left side of the brain, every day is like animal. Every day is like fear. It's like, don't know what's going on. It's like on the edge. It's like all this fucking thing. Yeah. So everything we do is always like rat way, always fucking thinking about all sort of problem. What he say about me? Why he say this to me? Or all this kind of thing. Or it's too paranoid.
Yeah.
Forget about all that. Learn to forgive, forget, and forgot. Basic rule. Forgive, forget, and forgot. Okay, this is basic rule. Forget about it. Because things can't change. In the real life, you can't change it. It's no point think about it. Do you understand that? Because you think about it, not going to change anything. You can't change it. So what can you change? You. I can't make you become happy. I can make myself become happy. If I can happy, okay, I can make you happy. Why? Because it's what the fuck do you call that? It's contagious. Okay. Yeah. So because you want to be like that, because it's energy. You feel the energy. You know?
Feel your energy,
so this is when you Zoom. Yeah, you feel this energy. When you feel this energy, you want to be like that. You want to have that energy. Why? Because it's contagious. Yeah. But definitely. I can't change you. But I can change myself. But soon I change myself to become the better version of me, then people can feel that because they're in energy. Okay, because all our stuff in the world, what all we are is energy, frequency. Okay, when you tune in the right frequency, your mind in the right place. When you mind in the right place, you can able to do things the way you want, how you want it, or what you want in your life. Because everyone different, not everyone the same. But this doesn't matter. The principle is there. It's everything is a basic principle. So you use that basic principle to put into your life and make your life the way you want. Because life is you the one made the best out of it. Nobody can make it for you. Nobody can make the right decision for you. You have to make them. To make them, you need guidance. You understand that? You need guidance. Then you start to understand, oh, I like to go this road, or I like to go this road, or I like to go this road. Whatever road you want to go, it doesn't matter. But it's always go back to the basic principle. As long as you understand this basic principle, it doesn't matter what you're doing. It's all fall together because at the end of the day, it's made you to become the better version of you. That's all there is to it. But how you get there, it depends on you. It depends on your background. What happened to you in your past, in your younger age, when you're young? Everybody got a problem. Nobody don't have problem. Everyone have problem. But sometimes that problem come out because you don't have enough time to stillness enough to understanding yourself. What do you really want? And this is go back to all this warrior mindset.
Yeah, for sure. Were you always this intense and energized, or did that come with martial arts? Like,
you see, when I'm young in Vietnam, I've been bullied a lot. I've been go through a lot of problem in my life. Okay, when you're older, when I get to teenage a little bit, I train martial art for hurting people. That's what I do. I love to hurting people. I love to bash people up. I love to teach them a lesson. Because why? Because I have a chip on my shoulder. Because I've been fucked when I'm small. All the time, people treat me like shit. So all I doing is what they is it. But when I'm getting older, I started training when my master teach me Tai Chi, mind, body, and spirit. Then I start to understand about yin and yang, hard and soft. It's not always become soft because then you're soft, then people down you. Soft and hard, that means you combine them together. So you make it like balance. You balance your world, yin and yang. You balance it. When you balance it, you can use it when you need it. When you don't need it, you move it. Yeah, you balance it up. But you can't have too much soft or too hard. You need to be balanced. And this is why need to be balanced. The whole life, everything you need to do, it become balanced. When you balance it, become a lot more easier for you.
Yeah, I like that. I got a couple of fan questions for you. This one's from my big brother. He wants to know about speed and energy. Do you think that's something you were born with or you can be taught? Because you obviously have explosive power.
Yeah, speed is you need to train. Yeah, because you need to train. Because a lot of times speed is a lot of time to do your body. If it's too tense, it's too slow. Yeah. If you relax, it's faster. Because energy it's like Tai Chi. Yeah. Tai Chi using very slow, but can be very fast because you don't tense. Because you're tense, you're thinking. Your thinking is on your hand. You're thinking, you're tense. I'm gonna do this. No, you move with it. It's a lot more faster than I'm gonna do this. Because your thing come to your hand, it delay because you need to travel from here to here.
Right.
But when you start to doing the movement as they relax and move, it's a lot more faster because it's the movement, the body dictate the movement. So speed is a lot to do with the body, like mechanic of the body. Yeah. And then that made a movement, but you don't think. Your thinking, okay, is delay. Power, it come from your positioning. Okay? Because it's like, just imagine like your finger, okay, like your finger like this, or your punch. You have 1 joint, 2 joint, 3 joint, 4 joint. It's a lot of joint here, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So if you punch something, if you're not in a good position to line them up, you're not going to transfer the straight power in one angle. If you're punching at your hand like this, your power will be diversing.
Right.
Yeah. So the speed, it comes with the movement. So if you're going to attack in the lane, it's going to be like, do you understand me? So the movement will be moved in a movement like this. So positioning. So then again, when you're punching, again, go back to the basic rule. How do you punch? Because you got to leg, hip, waist, hand, fist. You have to join them together. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Because it's not just like, because your whole body is like the loose, it's loose. So you got to join together in a good position or good balance or a good position to be able to transfer the power through.
It makes
so
sense.
You have to train.
That's awesome.
And then go back to the again, know yourself. Do you understand that?
Yes.
When you know yourself, then you're understanding how to move. Because most of people move, can't just go like this. And also most of them training, their body is hunching in. Instead of like, come out like this, head up and walking like properly. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Know yourself. So go back to the basic rule of that. Soon you understand that, you just apply into whatever you're doing. And
That's
check
awesome.
out one stuff like Sifu Singh. If you got John the interview, Sifu Singh, he do the JKD. He's very, very good. And he's
Okay.
I get on with him very well. He just doing a podcast. I just doing something with him yesterday about the Bruce Lee challenge 10,000 punch.
Yeah. What's his name
Yeah.
again?
Sifu Singh, S-I-N-G-H. Sifu Singh.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. Check him up and say, Master Wong, highly recommend you. You're the man. Yeah, he's cool.
Okay.
I love him because he have the right mindset. Really, truly, the martial art, very good, like pit master. Yeah, have the right mindset. Very good at what they do. They don't brag about shit. They tell you, they talk to you like a human being.
Right.
I don't see. For me, if anybody else is, I talk to anybody. But for you to contact me, did I say anything? Did I need to ask you anything? No. What did I say to you?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I don't even know who you are.
Yeah, you didn't.
Okay? Is it matter? No. You're just another human being. You're just another person that connect to you. That's it.
Right.
If you start to section people out and think you're better than another, now become the problem.
Yeah, I appreciate
Okay?
that. Yeah, that's a good
That
way
become
of thinking.
problem because you start to say, you fucking waffler. I don't want to talk to you. Who the fuck are you? Now
Right.
that become the problem now. So training in the martial art, training in to become the better version of you, everybody like brother and sister, everybody give them the chance to talk about things and find out who are they, what are they. Give them a chance to do what they need to do. Don't judge somebody you don't know. And this is what human being is. And if we can understand this, we can get on everybody very well. But the problem nowadays, people judge before they start. They see somebody, you judge them already. You didn't look at it for a bit, give them a chance, and then you judge. Judge not by talking, judge by action. Okay? Judge anybody by action, not by talking. Because any motherfucker can talk, but do they do what they're talking about? And to know that is very simple. You know,
I respect that and I appreciate it. I had another martial artist I reached out to, but wouldn't come on unless I paid them $500. I'm like, okay.
Who?
I don't want to say. Well, I'll say it. I'll beep it out. I'll censor it out so it's not out there. But
Oh, right.
$500 to come on the show. I'm like, I don't pay people to
To
come
do
on.
what?
Yeah, we're just
To
talking.
do what?
Yeah,
That's right.
we're
You
talking.
get the human being there to share something to another human being.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the basic rule. Whatever you learn, whatever you do, God gives you this to share with another person.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
Okay.
That's what this
How you
podcast
share
is
with
about.
them
Too.
is up to you.
Yeah.
Okay. You share this to people because you didn't have it. They give it to you. You didn't make it. God give you the whole body, give you everything. You didn't fucking go out and create it. Yeah. But people
Right.
ask you to do things and need to be something like this. Then go and do it. But certain thing, of course, if he say he's gonna spend time on this, time on that, yes. But you gotta look at the other side. How the fuck do I pay you $5,000?
Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So you've got to be looked at a different way. Yeah. If a big company or something like that, they'll make money out of you and stuff like that, then yes, it's not that you're doing everything to helping people, but what you need to look at the situation. What is it? Who are they? It's like big company like I go to London, for instance, I'm doing the show in London for the TV show called Mind Over Matter. It's about mind over matter. It's about the mind for the guy to he's overweight. He wanted to running the marathon and take him through the journey to take him to walking the 5 walking and there to motivate. And really, I there for very short time. But the big company, so they pay you to be there. So of course that's what you do. They pay you, yeah. But if they don't pay me, I still want to do it. But they asked to pay me, I don't want to say no because they got money for it. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So just need to understand this basic rule.
For sure.
You know, that's it. It's like the century. Take me over America to do the show. Yeah, he paid me to fly over there. He give us hotel thing. I go over there and do my best. And that's with the pit master. You know the century, the super show.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what it is. Next year I will be doing in a super show as well. So I do my best. I just there to help them there to promote and showcase and let people know about Century. And that's what you do because you're already there. You're already there.
The training equipment.
Yeah. Century martial art super show. Yeah. So they give me equipment to you. Then I promote the product. So this is what is it? It's just a basic standard stuff. Let's go back to the basic rule. The quality of your character. It goes back to that basic rule.
For sure. Next fan question is from Zach Dufran. Top 3 favorite martial art movies. What are your
I
top
think
3
it's
favorite?
all of them. It's going to be the Bruce Lee one. I like Bruce Lee for martial arts. I like Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, and Jet Li. That's my why. Because they're different. They're very different from one another. Okay,
Right.
Jackie Chan is more like he know what he know martial. He know how to fight, but he more like funny but interesting. So I like that kind of you can showcase something like that. Okay,
Right.
Bruce Lee is very serious, you know, and do the stuff and very happy that kind of like thousand mile stare, you know, he stare at you like that, and you know that fucking mean business, you know.
Yeah.
Jet Li is very good, like showcase the martial art, like the kung fu. How is it, you know, showcase them kind of stuff to showcase people in the Chinese, the art of martial art. You know what I mean? So that's what is it. It's very different. But I just love it, you know, them kind of people. But Bruce Lee is what inspired me a lot. The way, the philosophy is not about much about fighting, but the philosophy. That philosophy he left behind that teach you to become the better martial artist. Okay, it's not a martial art made you become the better person. It's a philosophy because they're trying to get your mind working to make you become the better martial art. Do you understand that?
Yeah,
that's why the philosophy lasts for life. Because another 100,000 years is the same philosophy.
Right.
Empty your cup before you take my fucking tea. If people come along and turn around and say, "Can you teach me?" and they got a cup full of shit in there already, you need to empty it and make sure you fucking polish it.
Yeah.
Then I can pour my stuff into it. Because otherwise you're going to mundo with your crap, and then you got bad thought into your mind. Then you don't know what is right, what is wrong anymore, because it's been corrupted. So the best thing to do is to pour it out, cleaning your mind. That go back to meditation, clean your body, make sure you eat properly, make sure you have a sound mind. Then I can start to educate you. And then you can to clean body, so you know what to take in and what don't take in.
Right. You seem like a modern day Bruce Lee. Like your energy and everything about you reminds me of Bruce Lee. Do you take offense to that, or
I
do
see them too much, you know. I
Yeah.
watch them when I'm very young, so it's adopting that kind of persona. If you told, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's that kind of thing. Like, because when, like I mentioned, when I'm young, I involved in gangs. I involved in a lot of stuff.
Mhm.
So all the stuff that learning, like the way the Bruce Lee is you're using this as a how to not to get bullied. So
Right.
because of that, you are adopting this kind of thing on you, and then that's what becomes you. But it was you. You have your own spin on it. It's you. But you just understanding how he teach you to help you to get where I am today.
Yeah. So you take that as a compliment. You're not offended by the Bruce Lee comparison?
No, this is just like somebody says that to you. You just say you love it because people can mention something that's good. That
Yeah.
people say. Always remember a lot of things. What people say is not matter. The matter what about you.
Right.
Okay, about you. It doesn't matter what people say. You can see on my. You go on there and Google me and let everybody say shit about me. Do I care? No, because you're not me.
Right.
I'm too busy. Spend time on me. You, most of motherfucker out there, too busy looking at me. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
This is a big motherfucking problem. The problem is I spend time on me. You spend time looking at me. So better
Wow.
spend time on yourself, motherfucker, to
Yeah.
make you become a better version of you. I don't talk about people. I don't go out there and say, he's this, he's that. I don't fucking care. That's him.
I
If
love
he's
that.
very good, do I care? No. If he got millions of pounds, do I care? No. It doesn't matter. The matter is all these people in the left side of the brain. Okay? Think too much on the left. That means everything is like me. Nothing on the right side of the brain. Right side of the brain people, it doesn't matter. It doesn't make sense. They know who they are. You don't need somebody there to tell you who you are. You don't want people to blow the smoke up your ass every fucking day to make you become who you are. No, you have to become who you are. That you what you want to be every day. You look in the motherfucking mirror and look at it and say, yes, today I want to be me. I don't want to be like this fucking idiot. I want to be me. And how I want to be me? I have my own personality. I have my own way of doing things. You don't like it, don't fucking watch it. You don't like it, don't listen to me. I did to give you the idea or tell you. Everything you learn or hear, I don't get benefit for it. So fuck you.
Right.
It's for you.
Yeah.
It's for you. You don't take it in. It's your problem, not my problem. You understand me? So
Yeah.
this is why when I listen to a lot of people, I learn a lot because everybody got something to give. It's only you willing to receive it.
Right.
It's only you willing to receive it. And if you don't fucking willing to receive it, you're not going to get anything. Everyone out there have something good to give it to you. Okay? Something good. Even they say the bad thing about you, they say something good for you to take it in and look at it.
Right.
And that's what you look at it. And that's how it works. And that's how you're going to be in the right side of your brain to become the better version of you every day. You need to be grow. Yeah, to grow, you're not just mind, body, and spirit, you grow as a whole. And everybody just got 10% of this, they can become fucking good. They got no problem in life.
I completely agree. It's very well said. Last fan question is from Jared East. What do you think police officers in the U.S. should learn as far as martial arts?
I think the most important, I got one of my brother over LA, Vegas. He's a police. He's a special police. He's still a special agent. It's not the police, everyone. It's individual people is the bad one. Because you have to understand, we in this world we in, we have good people and bad people. Most of people doing good stuff out there, okay? They are good people. They're there to helping. They're there to do the law enforcement. They make sure everything is good. But of course, somehow you got some bad people, okay? There. Now, some bad people there. Whatever you do, you might come across with one of them. And this is why don't get a wrong side of them. If you get a wrong side of them and thinking like you can say this and talk to the police like this, you're going to have a problem. If you don't do anything wrong, why the fuck you worry?
Right.
Why you scared? Only thing you're fucking worried and scared because you do something wrong.
Yeah.
Now, in the police, what can they do? A lot of stuff in the police, they don't spend enough time to learning the basic of themselves, equipment they got. And they're hand in hand, okay? They don't got enough time. It's not their fault because you look at it, most of not most of them, quite a lot of them overweight. A lot of police overweight.
Yeah.
Why? Because they don't got, they're just stressful. They're just been through, you know fucking how stressful their life, put their life in danger every minute of the day they're out in the street.
Right.
Every one of them out there, you don't know who got gun, who don't have gun. They don't know they're saying the wrong thing to the right thing. They get shot a minute. Like when I go to the Vegas with my brother Sal, he's like everywhere looking. When I go with him, I said, don't go there, don't go there, go there with me. So when I go to Vegas, I will go with him because he know where to go.
Yeah.
So this is the go back to basic, the quality of your character. If your character is good, it doesn't fucking matter. You don't worry about what people do. But if your quality of your character is bad, it doesn't matter if you're changing all the police. And nowadays they want to get rid of the police. Who the fuck gonna protect you?
Yeah.
Tell me. Who's gonna protect you?
I'm very pro police, and it's been said on this podcast and my other one, my opinions on it, but I won't go into all that. I'll let you have the mic. But it's a very, very aggravating conversation, a lot like coronavirus. It's you can't get through people's heads with it. It's so frustrating.
It's a really bad, man. And why is that? It's because they're eating the shit stuff. They feed them with 24/7 with shit in their head.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they don't spend enough time for themselves. They don't have the discipline of anything. And that's where they end up. Everything you're watching nowadays, either violent killing, all the sort of shit every fucking day, bombard into your mind. And you haven't got enough time to able to secondate what right, what wrong. So how do you know what to do? Soon as say something, you're gonna turn around. You're a fucking bad police. You don't talk to me like that because you've been watching too many film already, or they've been watching too many shit already that been on their head. So the first thing you do something like that, they're gonna rush out your way. What do you think they're gonna do? They're scared. The police scared more than you are.
Right.
They don't know what you're gonna have.
Right. You have no idea who you're dealing with.
You don't know who I deal with this. That's why know your enemy. They don't know who the fuck are you. They don't know what you got in your body. Okay? He just want to do the job and go home and spend time with his family later. And he don't want to fucking the body back.
Right.
What do you want him to do? If you started doing this kind of stuff, he fucking worry. So he need to sort out, he need to do what he need to do. And you don't get paid a lot to do the fucking job. I don't want to be the police.
Yeah. My friend, the one that asked this question, wanted me to join the police force with him. And I watched a bunch of bad arrest videos to see if I could handle it mentally, how I would react to it. And I couldn't do it, man. I could lose my cool. I would be depressed.
That's right.
I don't know how they do it. It's a very, very hard job.
Training, I'm teaching a lot of riot police over here, some riot police over here as well. You have to knowing yourself a lot. You need to know yourself a lot because you got to understanding who you're dealing with, and you got to understanding the gear you got to able to use and arrest people and do the certain thing that you need to do. Because you made a mistake. It's like most of them, like a lot of time when you do the movement, put somebody down, knees on my head. That's the standard because you don't want the fucker to go. If you don't move, you're not going to get hurt. But what did they do? They move. And when you lock somebody, if you put them and lock them up, and if you don't move, you're not going to break their joint. But what they do with them move, you're going to break the fucking joint because you're the one breaking your own joint of your body. I didn't. I put a fucking lock in, but you're the one that just try to get away. So what am I going to do? I got to make sure I submit you, innit?
Yeah.
So you move, and you've been trembling. I don't know you're on drug or not, and then you don't even know any pain
Right.
enough. Next thing you know, you're broken arm, broken neck, fuck up and can't breathe, and you wonder why. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. I wish everybody in these situations would just get arrested, stop fighting, stop resisting, fight your battle in court on a different day.
Right.
You're never gonna win in these situations. It just causes a disaster. It's
How
so
can you
stupid.
win?
Yeah.
If you fight back, they're gonna fucking do on you. If they've got
Right.
gun, they'll shoot you. If you've got taser, they're gonna taser you, and
Yeah.
you're gonna go down anyway. And they're not just got one police there; they got loads of them, and they
Right.
don't care. They tackle you in the pavement, grab your leg and slam you down like this, and your
Yeah.
face go down the ground first. Oh, you fuck up. Oh shit, who fault is that? Your fault. Remember the basic rule. The rule is when you get fucked already, breaking face, breaking body, you can't fix that. It's done. Don't put yourself in that situation and then expecting, oh shit, you shouldn't do that to me. You should protect yourself at all time, meaning safety of yourself. Does that mean if you're gonna arrest you? Sort it out because I don't do anything wrong. What the fuck I got a problem with?
Yeah.
And you got no problem. Safety of yourself. You got no safety at all on yourself. They got no safety on you. So what happened? You fucking got a problem.
Exactly. Do you like living in the UK? I know you've been there for 30 plus years.
Yeah.
Right?
It's okay where we are. It's not too bad. It's just quite quiet here. It's not like in a big city. So not too bad. And we have our own the thing with training and everything here. So it don't bother me. I don't go out much. I used to a lot. Every time I go out, I get in trouble. So I don't go out a lot. So I don't go out. And I just go and do my own thing. So my own business, do my own thing. So it's okay. But wherever you are in the world, it's the same.
Do you get people when you're out in public like trying to test you, like because you're Master Wong, they want to try to get
news too. Sometime now as well. Sometime, but the problem is only if you let them.
Yeah.
So this is why sometimes when you go out, I will go out. I got to have stuff on me all the time, like the certain thing I have on me. So I don't know, and you understand. Everywhere I go, got a lot of fans. So fans don't really come close to me. Certain things I need to know them first. Where are they? So they can come close to me because you don't know. And that's why every time people see me with a fan and stuff like that, I will see them, I monitor them, I see them where they are, hand is, where they got in the body, what is it? I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
But most of the time I will know by seeing them, by knowing who are they, what sort of people are they, And a lot of time when you go certain places, again, they go back to the basic rule, time, place, and the method of attack. If you go to the wrong place, like if I go to club, like a lot of bad people, like a lot of jockey and stuff like that, go to club like that, you won't have problem.
Yeah.
Because the place is them people there, they'll give you problem. They don't give a fuck who you are.
The atmosphere is very important.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you got to understand, using this to understanding where you need to go. And you go to places that give you no problem. Because if you go places that you are go there, you don't understand, then that will give you big problem. You're gonna have problem all the time. But I don't get much. Sometimes I go to London or certain places, I get some, but I will tell them, said I don't mind what they're saying, but if you start to challenge me and stuff that on there, it's not for fun. I said, I told them, it's not for fun. If you open your mouth, I'm going to fucking put you in a coffin. And that's it. That's it. It's not fun. I'm not going to touch you up. I'm not going to play. It's going to get hurt. I'm going to fucking hurt you. Because the thing I've done online, people just thinking, oh, you do this or this. It's just like the video, watching the film. And the person just stand up again. Nothing wrong. Because it's just like the film. Nobody died. When you're watching the film not a film, a TV program in America called the A-Team. A-Team?
A-Team, yeah.
So you see they go out shooting everything, but nobody died.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? All the enemy, nobody died. It's just like shooting, blow everything up, but nobody dead, yeah? Right. So they're all assuming that's what happened. I can punch them, hit them, they're not going to get hurt. But they don't realize most of the students have got pad on, they've got certain thing on their body when we're doing some movement. Because when you're doing any kind of movement, it considers so many things when people come to you, because their body structure, okay? They have been training or not training. Because you got to understand, people training, they're quite strong. So a little bit difficult to hurt them really bad because they are strong. They can take something. But people weak, you turn them wrong, you break the joint very easily.
Oh yeah.
Okay, when you fall down the floor, if you're doing martial art training, they know how to fall, so you don't get hurt easily.
Right.
That's right. People don't know when they fall down the ground, their hip, their knee, their shin, their leg, they're gonna broken because they don't understand it. Concrete.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no forgiveness
very
in the hard
different.
ground.
That's right. And when we do any kind of movement in like kicking, we wear shoe that is like metal shoe when we go out. That is, if we're gonna kick you one, it's gonna be broken leg because I can't feel them. Okay, because my leg, my shoe is fucking like boot. You understand me? So I'm wearing mainly boot when I'm outside. Okay, my clothes or my hand or certain thing I wear, it's got certain thing in there. So we're gonna punch you, I won't feel you. I will go through you. You see? So people don't understanding this. They're just thinking like you're just fucking around. But when it comes to training lesson, it's very different. I'm there to teach you. I'm not there to hurt you. You understand me? But when you're outside, I'm there to hurt you. I'm not there to teach you. I'm there to fucking put you in places. And that's a different. Do you understand that? And this is the big problem when people don't get through their head.
Yeah. Consider this as a warning. Anybody listening, most people listening to this show have good common sense and they appreciate the martial arts, but any dumbasses out there, all the trolls, don't test Master Wong. It's not going to work out well for you.
It's just, sometimes they just don't realize that.
Yeah.
They don't realize a lot of times you don't go in people and try to think you're messing around. It's not messing around.
Yeah.
They don't realize that. It's like one time I go out, few times now, we go out, talk, go in the club playing around a little bit. And this guy, he a little bit feel drink. Okay. And he don't even know he coming in trying to do stupid shit to me. I even just have the hand, not even just have the hand there, just slowly push him back. And what he do? He fall down, hit something, and fuck himself over. Is it my problem? No. Yeah. When I like somebody punches, move around, I punch it already, keep enough distance for him already. That I not try to go right through him. And what happened? He fucking walked into my punch. You know when people punching, they don't steal. This is why this is where people don't understand, yeah. When you do anything online, when I do the stuff with student, my student know don't move into the attack. Because you imagine, I'm hitting. If you're not moving, I only try to hit you here in full speed and you not get hurt. Okay? But the problem is you walk into me. I already allow that much, but you walk in. So I allow now, you go past it now. So what happened if I go past this? Like when I do the stuff with my student, just do some movement like this. And what happened? He just walk in a little bit, very little, and crack all his rib up. Okay? Bam, like that, broken. And then you look back, there's nothing happening. Why? Because you walk in. Because sometimes when you're moving, you don't know that you don't stop. You move forward. So when you punch, you lean forward. As you know, when you're training, you punch through something and you are allowing certain amount. If the person stop, that punch will be stay here. But because you're moving in, they come to here now. So now you're passing that much. So where's that power go? So it go through you, doesn't it?
That's a great explanation.
So people just don't understand this. They don't understand this. They're just thinking like especially when we do this demo online to the movement, the people don't stop. If you're moving into the mind, it's like two cars. If your two cars rushing together, what happened? It crashing it. If the car here and the car stop, that will stop in time, yeah? But two cars moving, what happened? It's going to get crashed head on. So this is what people don't understand when we are doing stuff or doing things. That's why when we're doing stuff in online with the people we don't know, we put in a certain move and there will be hold them enough or certain move holds them enough, not over crank. If they start to try to wiggle out, they're going to break because I will tie you up. As you move, I will tie you. I will tie you. I will tie you. You understand? They don't understanding it. When I got a hold of you, I not got a hold of you by grab tie like this. It's like like eel, eel, like eel, yeah? If you grab the eel very tight, what happened?
And turn around and bite you.
No, it slip off because it's slimy.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah? So we grab something very tight, okay? sometimes especially throw or body, they get hurt, they get young, they get broken. So you're losing it. So when they move, then you tie them. When they move, you tie them. But you don't tie them right away. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
So they give them the chance to lose because if you don't do anything, no point grab very tight. It may many reasons for that. One, because they save your energy. When you're fighting, save your energy. Don't grab very tight and get cramped. You just lose. Soon as because you monitor the body. If they move, you control. You're in the situation. They move, you close them in. If you're not move, you're there to make sure they're not moving anywhere. You are controlling, monitor the situation. So when especially when I do the joke on somebody, they said that joke didn't hurt somebody. They still can talk. If you joke somebody, they can pass out. The problem is, we do this to the student all the time online like this. If they get joke, pass out, broken neck, because the neck here, okay, they don't train every day. The normal people, they don't training on this. If you go in there and study like that, they are broken, okay? So what happened to him? He could be like this. You fuck somebody's life up because you got no control over what you're doing.
Right.
But in combat, they are fighting. That's very different. You are attacking, you control them, you put them in a situation. If they 10 up, you already lose them up, and then you put them in a situation. You're not going to put in a situation because you got to lose them up. If anybody 10, it's like anything. It's something tense, you have to lose it up before you can able to grab hold of it. Combat may no different. Okay, the way you look at it is no different. The same principle. If you attack somebody, they're tense up, you need to lose them up. You need to lose them up before you can go in to get hold of them and control them. And that's the idea. But people don't understand it. And because they don't understand it, like online, when I have another podcast yesterday, he said to me, why don't you explain to people? I don't need to explain to no motherfucker. When you're the dickhead, you always will be the dickhead.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't change you. Can't change you. If you want to learn, you already know the answer because you got common sense. You don't want to know. You just want to know certain things that, oh, this shit is no good. That's already preconcept your mind.
Right.
No point telling you. Whatever I'm telling you is a waste of time. So you can be what you want to be. Because it's like anything in life, yeah. If you're taking the ox, you know the ox, cow, to the water, this doesn't mean they want to drink it. You can take them there, but does it mean the ox want to drink the water? You can tell people everything you want to tell them. That's why when they see me do the video, I do the stuff and I make some laugh and fun. Why? Because that you remember more than what I'm going to teach you. Why? Because you don't do them kind of stuff. So it's not connected to you. But when I talk about your mama, your fucking nut grabbing, your fucking all this thing, you remember this. Why do I swear a lot online? Because that will take in you fucking asshole. You remember right away because you remember the differences. Breaking your mentally when I'm teaching you and this is how you smack the motherfucker. You remember that right away because that's the differences that you remember. Anything else, the technique, the movement, you're not going to remember none of this shit. So this is why online, especially on YouTube, I don't do it either at a step by step, like very teaching like this. Why? Because boring. Why? Because you got no concentration. You're not in front of me. You don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So you just think, what the fuck is that? That's stupid. So what I do, I make fun of it. So you can make you interesting. Make you interesting to not the technique, but you're also interesting because you like to hear I saying things that no one else is saying. Okay, and that's the difference. A lot of people, they want to teach them like this. Why? Because people not got enough time. Like we only got like the goldfish, 3 seconds, you know, and we lost in concentration. So we got no time to show them all this and show them this. The problem is they don't know what is it because they're not in front of you. Don't feel it. They don't know what the fuck you're saying.
The attention span nowadays is getting worse too. It's like it's constantly getting worse every 10 years.
That's right. So that's the difference. That's why when I go online teaching, that's what is it. Because I know when I'm teaching normally, nobody watching it because it's stupid. Yeah, don't matter what you do. So I'm not going to go. If you want to come to training, I got courses, I got training, and then you teach, you're learning. Because anything to do with anything, you have to learn. You learn, I said, you're punching. Oh, you're doing 20 times. If, that's a bit wrong here. Then I tell you, punching like this or punching like this or punching like this. Oh, okay, I feel it now because you play, you're training, yeah? But if you don't training, I said, punching like this and like this, like this, all the right way to do it. You're not gonna understand it. You don't know what the fuck is it because you don't do anything like that before. So it's alien to you. So it's no good. So you have to play. Then somebody tell you this, oh, I get it now. So if your mind is just like a power suit, if it open, then you can accept things. It works when it open. So if it's not opening your mind, it's no point to have anything go in there because your power suit is closed. It don't work very well. The power suit is closed. It needs to be open. So everybody mind closed like this, and you tell them everything is still closed. For them to understand anything, you need to be open. So that's why go back to the Bruce Lee. Empty your cup before you taste my fucking tea. If you don't want to empty your cup, at least you start to listening, but you don't want to listen because it don't fall in something you want to listen. Yeah. Why? Because I say completely different to what you're normally hearing. So it don't fit into your the way of your thinking. It don't fit. It don't match. So you ignore. You fall stupid, fucking idiot. You look at anybody in the world, anyone, the famous throughout history, they're all insane people. Do you understand that? They're all insane. They all say things, they do stupid things. That's what they are. That's what they do. They're all like that. Yeah? You can say they're fucking a weirdo. They're all like that. That's what their mind is very different. Yeah?
Wow. You are my new life coach, Master Wong.
I tell you, this is, it's a lot of things to understand the basic stuff. This is why when I go online, talk about martial art, you can talk about anything. Anything can be linked to anything. Yeah. But a lot of people training in the martial art, just stay in the martial art. I do this. But what you do, like I tell you, I do this. It don't link to you. It don't make sense to you. Yeah. Why? Because you don't, it's alien because you don't do this. But when I say about this link into your life, the basic principle, the mindset, the principle, that falling into everyday life. Everyday life is fall into it. Yeah. So then you understand it. And then from there, you transfer that into the martial art you want to train on. That makes sense. Because when I got people on there doing martial art, we talk about things. Soon as we go out on certain things, they're just like, they're just boring. They're like, what the fuck is that? It's like, this is, nobody want to listen to this stupid thing. You might think this is interesting. Nobody thinks so. And this is not a thing, interesting thing. People need to understand. I might be interested in so many things, but because I'm interested in so many things, doesn't mean you're interesting on that thing that I'm interested in. Yeah. Do you understand that? So I have so much belief of this and this and this. I'm telling you, just say, what the fuck is that? It don't fit in my belief. But whatever I believe, I can transfer into your belief because you all fall around the basic principle. Yeah? Eating, sleeping, shitting. How to get your body better. Yeah. You fall into basic principle in your life. Okay? Childhood, teenage, married, divorce, old age, dead. You all fall into this category. Right. So all this category we'll be talking about have to base on this. It's talking about your childhood, talking about your relationship, talking about your fatherhood, talking about your midlife crisis, talking about your older age. So you're not, how old are you? 32? 33?
36.
36, not very far. So 36, I'm 50. It doesn't matter. So you're 36. So you're in sort of like midnight crisis now. That's what you are now. In a fucking midnight crisis. A lot of things going on with your life. Yeah. Yeah. Because you don't know, go here, go there. You got family now, yeah? Uh-huh. You got family. So you're in the fatherhood. So this is called a midlife crisis. Because you've done your bit. You go through your teenage. You got kid. Now your kid need to look at your kid growing up to see what you're gonna provide for them and what legacy you're gonna left for them. Okay? So a lot of things in your mind a moment, that where you're gonna go, what you want to be from here. You're 30-something, you want to be 40. What am I going to do when I'm 40? What the fuck going to do when I'm 50? What am I going to do when I'm 60? How am I going to build my life to when I'm 60? Do I want to work in my shitty job when I'm 60? Or do I want to spend time to do what I love now to when I'm dying? Do I got any problem with myself? any illnesses, any small things that I got that I need to be looking at now, not when I get to 50. Do I have any things that I need to identify right motherfucking now to make sure that I put a work on? Is it my mind has got problem? I need to be somebody coaching me. Is it my health got problem that I need to eat properly?
Yeah, I do.
Is it my business got problem that I need to work on some things that are more stable? Is it the skill I got now? It cannot be processed further on that where I got now, another 5 more years, maybe stuff I got now may obsolete. What sort of skill I need to bring it in now to able to working on to get to my 50? What am I going to do when I'm at 40 or 50? What am I going to do? Do I want to sit there to what I'm doing? Or do I want to go out and education, talking people? What do I want to do? Do I want to travel the world? You know, so many things that you need to plan and thinking about on your life. But it go back to the basic rule. The rule is, if you can't control it, no point to think about it.
I wanted to ask you, I heard on one of your Instagram videos that you fasted for 3 days.
Yeah.
Did you eat a certain type of food going into the fasting, and then when you came out of the fasting, did you?
Okay.
Were you particular about what you ate to break the fast?
Okay. Let me go through some bit for you. So first, you need to get your body to understanding why do you want to fasting? Why?
Kind of a physical restart for my digestive system.
Okay. You have to understanding fasting. You are doing a lot of things to your body, like like your body get used to fuel, and when it don't have it because your body not strong enough, there will be eating itself got problem. Okay, so you need to understand why you go fasting first. Okay, so fasting is basically want to go to cleansing, not fasting. You were talking about cleansing. So you do the first phase you got to do. You don't go to the fasting right away. You do the first phase, you do easy cleansing first, meaning eating thing clean first. Because remember, you're eating thing every day. You're eating a lot of stuff every day. Okay? If you go fasting, certainly you don't give them anything anymore. Like just now, you got a lot of stuff here, feed them a lot of stuff. Certainly nothing. What happened? They're gonna chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah? Your body gonna be in chaos and shock. What the fuck going on? Yeah, so you're gonna slowly ease them in by eating clean. When I say clean, meaning what? No the white stuff. So no sugar, okay? No the white stuff like milk, like patch like milk. No the salt like white salt, like salt, not organic salt, and bread, not too much white bread. You understand? So that's basically to give your body a little bit of good the digest first, and then start it more green. Give your body the understanding. You have to prep your body. You have to prep your body, tell your body what you want your body to do.
Right, that makes sense.
Yeah, prep your body first, then you start to eat more green. Then you start to eating called intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting meaning you eat 2 meals a day. Yeah, so you're eating last meal was 7 p.m. To 6 p.m. at night time. The next in the morning, don't eat anything till about 10 or 11 in the morning, and then don't eat anything again till 7. So that's only 2 times you're eating. That's called intermittent fasting. Then after when it done that for a bit, then you do 1 meal a day. Because you need to prep your body to tell your body what is it you want your body to do.
Right. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, for
you understand that? And then from there onward, you start eating certain thing in your body. And then afterward, you do 1 day fasting, 24-hour fasting, to make sure that your body understanding that. So fasting, no, nothing, water, called a water fasting. Or you can do juice fasting. Okay, water or juice. Or you can do apple, green apple fasting. Or you can do what I'm using, that's the particular shit, that stuff that drink the drink that I use. You can use that. I send you a link on that. You can use that because that will give you just like the water, but give you some nutrient in your body. Nothing else, no food, no solid stuff, just water. So 1 day. Then after that, you do 2 days. Then your body, then you do 3 days. Do you understand that? So you gradually build them up like that, but don't do it in section straight away. Okay, then you do them 1 day. For 1 week, you do 1 day. Next week, you just do 2 days. Week after that, you do 3 days. And then rest. Get your body a chance, have no more stuff. So when you do fasting for 3 days, when you come back from it, you have to eat something very light. No solid stuff like fucking bread and chicken and all. No, very light.
Right.
Gradually introduce them in. And then go, but when you introduce them in, you go back to the first phase I talked to you about, intermittent fasting, 1 meal, then 2 meal. Yeah? Then back to normal, 3 meal.
Work it back in. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. And then after when you done that, then if you want to do the reset, then you do the animal, coffee animal. You know what a coffee animal is?
Yeah.
You shove the coffee up your asshole, but not like that.
Clear
You have
out.
to do it you have to using a specific coffee, okay? Specific way to boil them, and specific way to put it up your ass, a specific way to lie, and a specific way to breathe. And then you got to hold the animal, coffee animal on your stomach because they're cleaning your colon, because all your stuff from the colon. And then they are also clean your kidney. Yeah, and you got hold inside 1 or 1.5 liter of coffee inside your body for 20 to 25 minutes.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
It's not easy.
Then that's right. That's when you got to learn about breathing. So that's go back to the mind, body, and spirit. Breathing. That's what is it do. Then you hold. Then that's cleansing. That's 3-day cleansing. Then you do the coffee animal to cleaning. Now your body clean little bit. Then you start putting the good stuff into it. After later on, then you do 7 days. Yeah, then you do 7 days. 7 days, I'm using other ones, sealer shit. You know, them drink. I use them free, one 3 times a day. So that will help you check water with that. That will give you, because I'm training as well. So that will give you energy and everything else. 7 days. And when you done that, you go back again, go back to the first phase. First phase is again, start introducing 1 meal, fast like that. 2 meal, slowly bring it in. You understand that? Slowly bring into your body. And then gradually, when you understand that, then you can start to doing whatever you need to do. And then you start to doing like the regular little bit, like 1 every month, do that 1 day fasting a month, 2 days, because that gives you a chance for your body to rest. And that's what 7 days you need to learn meditation in there, because your body needs called a stillness. Your body needs stillness to be able to process all the toxin.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm gonna do all that, and the next time I have you on, we'll talk about the backside of that.
Yeah. And then we'll go guide you along a bit of stuff like that. And it's order to the coffee animal. A lot of people talking about doing a coffee animal. Okay. The problem with people do coffee animals, they're talking about, oh yeah, you just put it on, and then normally you only are able to do it for only lucky. You only hold for 5 minutes if you're lucky. Then you just you go for the shit. You come out because your body is not getting used to it. It's like fuck shit, and then you just go out and then thing over a place. Yeah. So the idea of it, learning, it's like anything. You're training about breathing. Yeah, and then after when you do the 25 minutes, you can't just hold in there 25 minutes, sit there. No, you got to do exercise.
Got to work up to it. Huh?
No, you do exercise. So basically do stretching, like all the stretching while you hold that stuff.
Oh, wow.
Because what's happening is your exercise, so your body, so because it's 25 minutes, just sitting there like this, it's too long. It's you're like, your mind wandering.
You go crazy. Hey.
You go crazy, yeah. So this is why the 25 minutes are very hard. So 20, 25 minutes, 80 minutes. Because next year I do the trip to Vietnam. That's why I do every year I do the Vietnam trip. Next year I'm going to do the mind, body, and spirit. So do cleansing like this, fasting, cleansing, and sightseeing and everything else. Next year doing Vietnam. But the idea is go back to your breathing, and then you're breathing, and then you do all the stretching, and because you want to pump out all the toxin in your body, see, and that will be the release. So you do your breathing, like learn to breathe, and you learn to do all different stretching to your leg and stuff like that. And that's afterward 20 minutes, then you let it go. But when you put it in, it's got to be specific into the left side, because you got light in your left side, and you're using a specific water. You can't just use any water. Okay, and then you got using probiotic, because you are wiping out a lot of bacteria in your stomach.
Right.
You need to put good bacteria back right away. Otherwise, your bad bacteria will be conquer like your body or your stomach. Then you can have a big problem.
Oh yeah, make your whole system.
So
crash.
it's a lot of things need to understand. A lot of people talk about, oh, you do coffee enema. Say, no, motherfucker. If you start doing that, your body is not strong enough. Okay, because it's put a lot of stress for your body. You see, you put a lot of stress for your body, and your body not strong enough by doing the cleansing already. Then you go to the coffee enema. That bad news because you put a lot of stress for your body.
Right.
Yeah. So it's like that. Same thing in training martial art. It's step by step. And in life, the same, step by step. Everything is the same. Just treat everything the same. That's why I say basic and simple. It's because of that. Everything is the same. Don't think it's complicated. Yeah.
I heard you mention at one point too on one of your videos that your master said used to say preventing is better than the cure. I love that.
That's right.
That's so awesome.
Preventing better than cure. That's why he said a lot of time when you're training, need to learn to understand about get your body strong. I'm 50, yeah. So imagine if my body in shitty, don't look very good, I'm not going to be able to keep very long. My kid's still young. So I have to prevent by all the things I have to do, the mind, body, and spirit, to be able to keep up with it. So always remember that, because otherwise, if you don't prevent it, then okay, then something come along, then you try to fix it, it's going to be very difficult. So it's the same basic principle when you're in a fight. Preventing it happen, meaning no fight. Preventing everything before you get in there. If you get in a fight already, too late, because you don't know what happened.
Right.
You're thinking you can able to do it, but you don't understanding the person. Need to understand where he come from. If he the murder and you have got psycho mindset, he want to kill you and you don't want to kill him, now become the big problem. Okay, so preventing it, never get in there, never get in that situation. But then you're asking me, why the fuck do you want to do martial art if you never want to go in a fight? You don't. Martial art is learn about to make you to become a better person. Okay, make you to preventing you to become strong, good mindset, not for you to get in a fight. Because if you think about two person got a gun, how do you know that I'm not going to get shot? How do you know that you go shot me first or I'm going to shoot you first? How do I know I'm going to pull the first trigger? I don't.
Right.
It's a 50, John. It doesn't matter. Why do you think that all the special force spend so much time training and so many time training and then they go out fighting in Iraq and they still got killed by the normal person? Because that unlucky shot, you can't prevent that. Because you're in the fire. You're in the line of fire. You can't prevent that. You can't see that. You don't know that. So you're going to get shot and killed, dead. Now you tell me that he spent so much time specifically trying to kill and he got killed himself. Why? That's how it is. So preventing it. Do you understand that? So in training, in life, in everything is the same.
Yeah, that I love it. It works in every aspect
everything.
of life.
Don't just like same thing with your family, you know, like your woman. If you start to give her a lot of problem, do you think she's gonna stay with you?
No.
No. She's gonna look elsewhere, find another person that treat her better.
Right.
So you got preventing that. It's all this sort of thing and lay in on everything that you do in life. You have to bring this into your day-to-day life. That become the core, the way of life. That's why doing the mastery, the mentorship, like doing a lot of things for a lot of different people. They have problem. Why do you got problem? Because you don't have any principle.
Yeah.
Because you got nothing to go back on. No principle. Like a lot of people go out for the coaching, you know, like live coaching, all the coaching. They teach you about do this, do that. But it's no principle. You haven't got nothing to fall back on. Because you got no what do you call them? No foundation to go back on.
Right. Yeah, you have to have that moral compass. And
you have to have the moral
grounding
of the mindset, like installed into you. So if you do martial art, that install the warrior mindset into you. What the warrior do? This is the conduct of the way of the warrior. Now, what's that do? So you always think that's what you are, because you become that person. So if a warrior have the moral and have a good mindset, okay, and have good qualities, the character. That's your moral. Whatever you do in life, you follow that code of conduct. That's why the warrior have their code of conduct, the code of the warrior. What you do and don't do.
Mm-hmm.
All the people learning about coaching or mentorship, they just tell you what you like. The doctor, they tell you what's your problem. Oh, you got this problem. Here's the pill. Take it.
Yeah.
So the ill for the pill. So when you go out there getting mentorship, people say, "What's your problem? I want to make money." So you do whatever it takes to make money. But did you understand it? When you make money, you have a lot of suffer, a lot of problem, a lot of certain things you doing to get where you are. But when you get where you are, you can't keep them. Why? Because you don't build properly the base foundation to get there. So when you get there, what happened? It collapsed. So after this year, January, February, this year, a lot of film stars, a lot of Hollywood, a lot of them, it's going to be get problem. Why? They get there so fast and make so much money. They're going to haven't got anything because they're going to clean them up. Okay, Hollywood, no more Hollywood. Hollywood finished, closed down. Why? Because that's what is it? They're doing child molesting, fucking all sort of shit over there is really bad. Okay, they're all going to go. Why? You can't just get there to be success. It have to be worked by this step-by-step good foundation. So you got something to fall back on. You got nothing to fall back on if you start to go out there and doing the sex trafficking and training and stuff like that, and you're thinking you fall back. No, you can't. You're finished.
Too?
Yeah, you're finished, motherfucker. You're finished. So a lot of all this thing need to understand. You can't just get there. It's like just clover, just now about fasting. Oh, I want to do 3-day fasting or 10 days or 21. You can't. You have to do step-by-step building to get there. If you do 21, of course I can do the 21 day. You do the 21 day, you come back, you're fucking dead because your body is never getting used to that. You certainly put your body in so much crisis, your body can't have it, and your body going to clap because you got to step build them up, and then you can roll back on, then build them up. Same thing with everything we're doing in life.
Beautiful. I'm going to ask you the 6 questions, and then I'll cut you loose, Master Wong, so you can continue your night. Number 1, what movie can you watch over and over without ever getting tired of?
I think it's like Fearless. You have this watching the film called Fearless.
Fearless. Okay, yeah, with
Jet Li
Bradley
one.
Cooper.
Fearless. No, Jet Li.
Oh, Jet Li.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen that.
It's really called Fearless. If you're watching a film called Fearless, it's a very interesting film. It's a lot of moral in there. It's a lot of moral. It's a lot about life. It's about somebody very willing to get somewhere. I like to watch films that have meaning and moral, so you can learning, because film is real, new is fake. So everything you're learning is give you to remind you and have that idea in mind, so you can understand. In life, simple. I tell people all the time, learning in life is by borrow or buy them. Okay, borrowing is people make mistake. You learn from their mistake. You borrow that mistake. If you want to buy them, that means you made a mistake. That go out and create a mistake, and then you put yourself in a shit. So you either borrow it or you're gonna buy them. What is it you want to do? I like to borrow people's mistake.
Yeah, I like that. Number 2, what's the best practical joke that you've played on someone or that has been played on you?
I think it's one of them. Is I go to my birthday, then they got some stripper when I'm drinking a lot. That's like fucking, oh man, this is disgusting. Because they got twice on my birthday. It's the same girl. Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, so I look at it. First time we have my birthday, so they book one in. It's a stripper coming in, and then they said this one look rough. I said fucking hell, this one look rough, man. It's bad. So I come back. So next year, we go to party. I didn't know they booked one in for me. I don't know to when have a future. He said this one look quite good because they look quite when you then look at it, and then next thing I know, find out they're the same fucking one, you know. So that is like, oh, that's shit, man. That's funny as hell.
Number 3, if you could time travel one time there and back, which time period would you choose?
I think it go back to the Wild West time, you know.
Oh, really?
Wild West, yeah.
Why
because
the Wild West?
That's when the time we are sovereign ourselves as a free man.
Yeah.
That's why we can carry gun everywhere. We are own person. our own self. We control our own thing. We do our own thing. If you don't go in my house, rip, nick my stuff, I don't fucking blow your head off. I control my own thing. Yeah, in the Wild West, that is like it's like no man's land. It's like you become a free man. That's where nobody controls you. That's to see really what's about. You know, that's that particular time. It's that the free man. That's what you are. But now we're not free anymore. We've been locked down and all this shit. So yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. I write stories on the side, and I'm writing a Western Wild West story right now too.
All right. So you're a writer as well.
Yeah, I'm trying.
You're trying.
Yeah.
I work with you. If you like writing, have you seen my book?
No, but I'm gonna get it though. When we
get
get done
them.
with
Have
these,
a look. Or if you want, I can. If you want an ebook, I can send you the ebook. Yeah, but otherwise you can get on Amazon the hard copy one.
Yeah, I'll buy it on Amazon. It's the event. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah. This one, the event Little Dragon.
Yeah.
This one here, you know a little bit about me when I'm young, from 6 to 11, and I got 5 books. Okay, this one is 6 to 11. Okay, and then from 11 to 24. That's when my teenage time, and from 24 to 40 year old, and then from 24 to 45, and from 45 to finish. So each one is very different. This one is give me, when you read it, this is where all my, you know, when I talk about I got a mentor in here. The mentor, when I'm very young, he teach me all the basic principle about life. And I followed this because in life, a lot of people don't realize you never grow older than you're 12 years old. So everything you learn from that age, that's what you are remember. And that's what embed into your mind a lot. The principle, the basic understanding about human, about what is it, is that time. So you go back to that time a lot and remember a lot. So that's what is it, that book about.
Wow, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to reading it. I'm going to get it on Amazon, and I'll put a link for everybody else to get it as well. Number 4. What is something that really irritates you?
I don't really have anything really. I don't like slack though.
You don't like what?
Slack.
Snakes?
Yeah, and I don't like height.
Heights?
I don't like height and slack. That would irritate me. If I take me somewhere in the height and stuff, I don't like it. That really fucking drive me nuts.
Yeah.
I don't like height. Height is really make me. I don't like height and slack. I don't like slack and I don't like height. Because when I'm in Vietnam, when I'm young, we live in the jungle, so it's a lot of slack.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I get bite a lot. I don't really like slack.
Yeah, I can understand that. Number 5, what is an item in your home that is special to you for sentimental reasons?
I've in a home.
Something that if your house was on fire, besides your family, what would you want to have and grab so you didn't lose it?
Say my computer, but I don't really have anything. That I not really. I just grab the family, take it with me, and that's it. We can always build things back again.
Yeah.
You know, any material thing, it's just material thing.
Right. Nothing like from your family that's been handed down.
Not really. No, I don't really have any attachment to anything.
That's good. That's
don't have it, and you can build with your own hand.
Yeah, that's a healthy way to live.
Yeah, because you just take the family with you, and that's it. Because you lost your family, you lost everything, man.
Yeah, that'd be terrible.
No.
Last question, number 6. What accomplishment are you most proud of?
I think it's I just set up the charity called the Master Wong Charitable Foundation, the charity to helping anti-bully. So we just set that up done now. So I'm very quite good about that. Quite big achievement, and write the book, stuff like that. I think that's what made me feel good about this stuff, because at least a lot of people don't know about me. They can learn about it and hopefully can change a lot of people's life by learning when you're young, because I go through a lot of bits and pieces. A lot of people come through a lot of that as well, so they can learn about it and understand about it. So that's like this kind of thing. It's quite big achievement, because I don't know how to read and write when I left school. Yeah, so to come up with I never thought I would be able to get something like this done, you know. So that's what achievement, and the charity we set up. That's probably 2 things that I quite feel good about.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's a great accomplishment.
Yeah,
Where can
I doing the mentorship and stuff like that. If you like writing and stuff, maybe I can I gotta see how you write though. When you read them first, that seeing how you writing stuff, maybe can do something with you.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I would love that. Where can our listeners find you and support you? What links can we go to?
It's easy. You go YouTube, you find me. Instagram, you know that on Instagram, you find me on Instagram. You know, yeah. I on Facebook, you find me. Put Master Wong in there, official and stuff, you find me. Or first Master Wong on Google, you find me.
Awesome. Well, I'm gonna put all those links on the show notes too. Thank you so much for coming on the show. This was
no problem.
Even better than I imagined. You got into stuff that I didn't even think that we would get into, which is really interesting. I'd love to have you back on sometime soon.
Yeah, let me know when you want to come back and talk about something specific or certain thing today, just like random stuff that we talk about, but anything, you know, talk about, because at the end of the day, learn in life. Life is a journey. Okay, it's a journey you're in. So in that journey, you come across with many different things, and through that journey, a lot of people don't understanding where they're going from, where they come from, and where they're going. So through that journey, we can talk a lot of different things. Martial arts is about one of my things, but I do many different things. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, there's many layers to you for sure.
Yeah, many layers. So that will fall into the martial art mindset. Everything I talk about, it fall into the martial art mindset, because that's where the core is, because they come from that, and everything else it just come from there. You get what I'm trying to say? So everything come from there. You see? So we talk about anything and everything. They're all based on something.
Right. Yeah, I was a fan of you before this, but now I'm a much bigger fan. So
yeah, because it's difficult. Because when you see me online, I don't talk a lot about this sort of stuff, and I don't think me a lot. So people just assuming what you're seeing as fucking hell. Is he gonna be right person, or is he gonna be the asshole? Because where I travel a lot, I travel different part of the world a lot, everywhere. Okay, wherever I go, people just love to be around me because I talk to them as the human being, you know. And people just think like, fucking hell, man, I don't think you like to talk to me, or I don't think because that's because what you see me online is very different. Because online I try to deliver something. I try to put something to let you understand. Yeah. So people look at that, it's like thinking like, fucking this guy's an arrogant bastard. Or this, you know what I mean? They don't understand you. You see what I mean? Yeah. Because they don't understand, they put a protection there already. This is what it is. They don't realize that, no, oh, fucking hell. I didn't know that he's like that, you know? So yeah, we do a lot of stuff in different places. That's why I meet the pit master. That's why I'm meeting Sifu Singh in America. That's why I'm meeting loads and loads of people. Martial art people have the right mindset in America. Loads of them. Why? Because we all just martial artists and love to talk about martial art and have a very open heart to able to share with people. That's what we are. We're not there for any problem or reason or anything like that. That's
awesome, man. You got me all charged up. It's nighttime at your place, but it's in the middle of the day over here, so I got a lot of day ahead of me.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Okay then. You take it easy, yeah?
You too. Thank you so much for coming on, Master
No
Wong.
problem. I will see you soon. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.